Take device. Whoa. All right. We live, yeah. What's up, Stone Cold Flipper? Get this adjusted really quick. Sorry for the shaking. Alright, hopefully I'm tilted a little bit more. Bam! Alright, we live. Alright, so if you're watching this from playback, then skip to the 3-minute mark. Oh, Jacob, who always, what's up? What's up? All right. So yeah, skip the 3-minute mark, and then we will get started. It's 10:27 a.m. Hopefully, people are up on this Sunday morning, ready to get started. So, like I said, 3-minute mark, then we'll get started. And in the meantime, ask me anything. Ask me some questions right now if you guys want to. Those are sirens, if you guys can hear that. I think people are up. One more minute and we'll get started. What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? I don't know if you guys are commenting. Bam. All right, cool. 30 more seconds and we'll get started. It's been kind of slow with leads the past few days. What are some ways to directly target qualified leads? To target qualified leads is, it has to do with an ad picture. I always tell everybody this, that the picture is more important than the words. If you have an eye-catching picture and your ad in 24 hours gets over 1,000 views, you're gonna get a bunch of messages. I just put up an ad when I got back from vacation, and it has 1,800 views right now and 95 messages from people. So just that picture has been eye-catching, and when people view that picture and reply to it or respond to it, that keeps your ad at the top. When you first go in the marketplace, you see the ad the first when you first enter the marketplace. So yeah. All right. So 3 minutes has passed. Let's get this thing started. Getting a ton of notifications right now. Anyway, all right. So in this little live video, we're gonna talk about basically what I do every day. First wake up in the morning, what I do to get leads, to get messages from people who want to sell their phone to me. So what I recommend you guys do, if you guys are watching this live, get a pen, get a paper out, or use Notepad or whatever you want to write down notes, because a lot of this is going to go pretty quick. If you guys aren't familiar with the particular apps that I'm going to go over. So here goes my dog. The beginning thing we're going to talk about is Facebook. So the first app that I want to talk to you guys about of how I make money on eBay and how I get money to how I get leads to flip phones on eBay is like this. So I go to Facebook, right? And everybody has Facebook, man. Everybody has a Facebook. If you don't have a Facebook, then you are living in 2000 or 1999, I guess. So everybody has a Facebook. Facebook is simple. Everybody should have it. If you're in business anywhere, any kind of business, you should have a Facebook account. Regardless. So Facebook. For those who don't know, Facebook has a thing called Facebook Marketplace, which is a feature that they have that looks like this. You see the thing in the middle? I'm getting a ton of messages, but see that thing in the middle? That's the marketplace. And if I would go to the marketplace right now, this is how it looks. It looks pretty cool to me. That's the marketplace. Bam. So, you guys can see, it's kind of like Craigslist, just on Facebook. It's a lot better than Craigslist. A lot more people on there who are active. So what I do is, first wake up in the morning, post one ad on the marketplace. Don't post multiple ads because that's how you're gonna get blocked. That's how Facebook will flag you. I've been flagged a couple times, and it's not fun. They flag you for like three weeks, and like I said, not fun at all. So we're gonna go do this process together so you guys can know how to do it. Take you guys step by step of how I do things. So if you go to the marketplace, it looks just like this. Words are backwards, I understand. But you're going to see it says, what are you selling? You're going to hit that. Now, it's going to bring up your gallery of pictures, like mine. It's going to bring up your gallery of pictures, and you're going to find a good picture to post your Facebook Marketplace ad. Right? So, in my course, I give out, 50 plus pictures you can use that I've been using over the years that's been working great. So I'm gonna choose a random picture. So if you're in the course, you could just choose the pictures that I give you. Choose a picture, bam. Now next, it's gonna say select a category, right? So bam, categories. There's about two categories that I usually focus on. One being mobile phones, obviously, and the next being electronics and computers. Choose which one you want. They're both going to get the same amount of exposure. Me personally, I like to go with mobile phones as my number one choice. But to switch it up, I would go electronics every other day. Every other ad that I post, I would do, back and forth like that. So for this particular video, we are going to do mobile phones. Bam. We hit that. Now, the next screen that's going to show us, I don't know why my dog is barking. The next screen is going to show it's going to ask you, what are you selling? This is the time where you post the title of your ad. This should be simple, to the point, and it should be something to where it doesn't look like you're offering a service, which we are offering a service, but we don't want Facebook to know that we're offering a service. So I like to do something like this. Cash for smartphones. But the tricky thing is, the good thing about this is I like to write, if I put cash, say I'm going to write cash. For the S in cash, I'm going to put a $sign. And then after the S in cash is an H. You put 3 H's. People can still read it. That says cash, but the Facebook algorithm and Facebook itself thinking it's not really a word. They're gonna think that's not a word, so they don't know you're offering cash. They just see like a bunch of gibberish, so they're gonna pass that ad because they can't read. The algorithm and Facebook itself can't read it. So cash, right? And then 4. I'll use put cash for smartphones, cash for iPhones. So for 4, don't put FOR, just put the letter 4. People are smart enough to read that, when he's saying cash with 3 H's and a S and a $sign for the S, he means cash. 4, obviously 4. And then for smartphones, we'll put smartphones, right? And another trick that I like to show people is smartphones is plural, so for that S at the end of smartphones, put another $sign. So people who read this, who go to your ad and look at your pictures, they're gonna see, okay, I see cash for smartphones here. This guy is offering cash for smartphones. They can read that. People are smart enough to read it. So hit next, and then it's gonna say describe your item. Um, this does not have to be a long paragraph. Just tell. This is what I usually do. I buy iPhone 6 through 7 Plus, right? So I'll put iPhone 6 through 7 Plus. For Samsung, I buy Samsung Galaxy S6 through S8 Plus. And then if you want to go down the line, keep doing that. Kind of be specific, but be kind of broad at the same time. If that makes any sense to you guys, because people are gonna come to you with phones that may be only worth $100 on eBay, but if you buy it for like $30, then you're still making a profit. So you don't want to limit yourself if you're just beginning out. If you're just starting out and don't understand everything, don't limit yourself. When I first started, I bought anything and everything that I could to make some money. So, but we're gonna do that. So S6 through S8, and then I'll just throw in iPods. I'll just say iPods as well, just because I do a little bit of iPods as well. You're gonna hit next. Now it's gonna ask you to set a price for your item. This does not matter at all. Something low, because usually my app pictures are phones. I usually have an iPhone 7 Plus or something, or a couple of them just stacked up together, with like money in the picture. Um, so price does not matter, but you want to look like you're really selling that phone for that price. So a good starting point is $100, $100, and then hit next. Now the fun thing about Marketplace is you can post in the Marketplace, which is its own little thing, and you can join a couple of buy sell local groups in your area, and it lets you post to 10 of those. So the good thing about it is we're gonna post to 10. I'm in like 50 plus groups, buy sell groups in my area, which you guys should do the same. But it gives you an option to post to 10 groups. So I'm gonna post to 10 really quick, just really brief. 10. All right, 10 groups. Now it's loading up. Watch how fast it loads up. Bam. We just created an ad. So I'm going to show you guys the ad live. So this is what the ad looks like on Marketplace. Cash for smartphone. We just did this, just like this. So you guys can see that picture is good. That picture is a good eye-catching picture. Two iPhone 7, excuse me, and you see the price. So that's gonna catch people's eye. They're gonna go to it to see what it is first, and then they're gonna be like, okay, well, this guy's not selling a phone, which I thought he was, but he's offering cash for a phone. I just upgraded my 6 to a 6S Plus, and I want to get rid of my 6. So it works both ways. Um, what do you do if they limit your account? They limit your account. Just call them and increase your limits. That's the only thing you probably could do. Is call eBay and see if they can increase your limits. So yeah, back to what I was saying. That's your ad. Now all you do is wait. I do that first thing in the morning. Post on Marketplace. Bam. Now this is not the only place that I post on. You can't post on just one platform and expect to make thousands of dollars a month flipping cell phones. So what I like to do is choose a different app. So if you guys don't know what OfferUp is, this is OfferUp. Looks just like the marketplaces you guys can see. Just like it, right? Now, what we're gonna do on Marketplace, the same thing we did. What we're gonna do on OfferUp, same thing we did on Marketplace. So I'm gonna post an ad. So hit that. It's gonna say post if you guys can look at it. Post, select photo. We're gonna post that same photo that we use for Marketplace. Hit done. So this is where we're gonna get to after you put that photo on there. That's the step. As you guys can see, it's kind of hard to see, but it says title. Title with Marketplace. It's a bit more tricky. You gotta be good with wording. It doesn't have to make sense. It doesn't have to be a complete sentence. or something like that. But I just like to put I buy iPhones, just like that. But the key thing about this is the I buy part is together. I don't put I space buy. Put I buy as one word because people can read that it says I buy, but OfferUp, team support, all that, they can't read that it says I buy. They just think it's a one word. So we're offering a service, but we're doing it in a sneaky way. So these, apps don't pick up on them and start blocking our ads. So I buy iPhone, just like that. Now, select the category. They have many categories you can choose from. Here's a couple that I'll go over. Cell phone category, obviously. Electronics, obviously. There's a general category, and even you can post in the video games category. Video games category is just as good as the cell phone category when dealing with OfferUp. So we're gonna go with the video game category today. Now the description is optional. Now with OfferUp, no description is better than a description. So too much talking, too much going over what you buy on OfferUp is just too much. Um, it's just too much as far as they don't want to see all that. That's why the description on OfferUp is optional. You don't have to put a description. I don't put a description. So hit next. Now set a price. Prices could be the same thing, 100 across the whole board, which is no big deal. 100. Hit next, and then it says you can sell this in your area. You can even upload the post to Facebook, your personal profile. I know some people who don't like to tell people that they buy phones, but if you don't care, it's good to post this on your Facebook profile because your friends could see this and they say, okay, this guy buys phones. I have a phone for there's still business regardless. You get more exposure doing that. So hit post, and it's posting right now, and bam! So we just posted our ad just like that, which took literally like a minute and a half. And here is our ad. You can see it looks decent. $100, the same picture that we use, and I know it's backwards. You guys can't read it. If you guys can read backwards, then kudos to you guys. But bam, just like that. So that's two ads we posted. So like I said, this is what I'm doing when I first wake up in the morning, so I can get exposure throughout the whole day and just answer messages throughout the whole day. That's basically what I do. Post, hang out until I get messages, and then meet up with people. So it's pretty easy. Now, okay, so we did Facebook Marketplace posting of ads, and we did OfferUp. Next, what I like to go over is LetGo ad, the LetGo app. So if you guys know what the LetGo app is, it is this. You guys notice they all look the same. All these apps look pretty much the same. They all look the same. They kind of have that same platform, but same thing applies to each app. Um, we're gonna act like we're selling something, but we're offering a service. So it's gonna say sell your stuff. Now it's gonna bring up your gallery. Once again, you post a picture. With LetGo, they're strict. I like to post pictures that I've edited. So if you have any phone, or whatever, it's easy to do it. Post a good pic. Post a good or pick a good ad picture, and then just write on it. Using like an editor software on your phone, an editor app. Just say, "I buy phones." Easy. And so they're thinking that they're thinking that you're actually selling a phone, but what they don't see is you have writing at the bottom saying "I buy phones." So again, we're trying to trick the system here. I'm gonna pick one that I've already used before. All right, just like that. So I took a picture like that, and then it says I buy iPhones, Galaxies, and LG phones. So that's what I use. And hit post. Now the post has already been posted, right? The ad has already been posted. Now a price exact. They're gonna give you a price again. $100 is nothing. And then it says what are you posting? Hit other items, and then so our post is already created. We just have to add a title. But the thing with LetGo is title's optional, description's optional. We had already posted a picture that tells people what we do, so there's no need for a title or a description, and that's good because the less you write on these posts, on these ads, the better off you are. The better your ad's not gonna get discarded or flagged, stuff like that, because you know they don't know that you're offering. They don't know this picture says that. They just think it's a picture, so they're gonna create a title for you on Let Go. Now with the category, I only like to stick with electronics for Let Go. So if you have Let Go app, make sure you just do electronics only. Now hit save changes. So this is look how quick this is. Our our thing already did it. So there goes our app. So when people open that app, the Let Go app, they see our ad. That's just as simple like that. So we did all that. Now the next step is to wait. You can do this if you have a job. You work 4 hours, 4 or 5 hours that day, or whatever the case may be. You post those ads before you go to work, and when you get off work, that's when you can make your deals. So we got about 9 people watching so far. 10 now. I want you guys to be proactive in this live, and I'm gonna be asking you guys questions, and I want you guys to respond with your answers. So when we're gonna get messages. So I'm gonna show you guys how to appraise the phone. So how to look up what this phone's going for on eBay to then offer a price so you can make a good profit. All right. So someone in the chat, we're gonna go with good videos. How often do you post Craigslist ads? Craigslist, I deal with Craigslist a little bit. I usually just have about 7 ads on Craigslist at all times. Just keep renewing them. So Craigslist, I get a couple messages a day from Craigslist, but that's not the big thing in my area. And even my students who are in my course, they use Craigslist as well, but that's not something that I am pushing hard for. Marketplace, OfferUp, Let Go are the three apps that work great. So again, I need you guys to participate in this particular part of the live video. So in the chat, somebody, the first person who does it, choose a phone, a carrier, and gigabytes, and post it in the chat so we can appraise that phone, and we can go over what I would pay for this phone, or what you guys would pay for this phone. So in the chats right now, go ahead and do that. And whoever's first, I will choose that phone. So real brief, you guys. Note 8. All right. iPhone 7 red, 256 gigabytes. What is the carrier? Caleb, what is the carrier for that particular phone? Carrier makes a big difference. So what's the carrier for that one? All right, so we have the phone already. So Verizon. So bam, this is gonna be a good one. If you guys don't know, Verizon iPhones automatically unlocked, right? So what we're gonna do is, so it's iPhone 7 red, which makes a pretty good difference, 256 gigabytes. So we're gonna go to our eBay app, just like that. If you guys don't have the eBay app, get it. We're gonna type in iPhone 7, 256 gigabytes. We're gonna do Verizon and then add unlocked. Because like I said, Verizon phones come unlocked. Verizon iPhones come unlocked automatically. All right. So we're gonna get 70 results. There's 70 results on eBay. I don't know why it's so blurry, but there's 70 results on eBay that's showing this particular phone. We can add a red if we want. We're gonna add red. Now there's 3 results. So we see 3 results of red iPhone 7s, 256 gigabytes. So now we got the results. We're gonna filter this. So hit the filter button, scroll all the way at the bottom, and then you're gonna see something that says sold items. Or if you're on desktop, it says sold listings. Enable sold listings. Now we had 3 results from people who are selling this particular phone. Now with the sold listings, we have 33 results. So, bam, hit that. Now this phone, we're saying this phone's used, not new. So we're gonna find phones that are used and look them up. All right. Let's keep searching. So you guys make sure you guys are looking at the particular phone of what it is. So if it's an iPhone 7, don't appraise a 7 Plus because then you're gonna be off. You're gonna overpay, and you're not gonna make any profit. So we see one go for 650. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna have either a calculator or a pen and paper out when we're doing this. One of the phones sold for 650. We want to find at least three results of the same phone. So we're gonna appraise the iPhone 7, 256 gigabytes, Verizon Unlock. We're gonna appraise that phone. We're gonna find 3 different listings on eBay that have sold, in the past couple weeks, and this is how we're gonna find out what we're gonna pay for them. So we found one for 650. I see one for 620, and I see another one for 600. So we're gonna go to our calculator. You guys do this with me if you can. So one sold for 650, one sold for 600, and the other one sold for 620. So we're gonna take those 3 numbers, add them all together, and then divide by 3. If you guys don't, are familiar, we're just finding the average. So the average price that we can sell this phone for all day on eBay is what we're doing right now. So the results you get is $623. We're gonna bump that up to $625. So we can sell this phone all day, no issues on eBay for $625. So we know that. Now eBay and PayPal take fees. I'm pretty sure anybody who's watching this who knows a little bit about eBay know that they have fees. A lot of people are scared of the fees, but if you're on, if you're making a $625 sale, fees should not be an issue for you. So to keep everything simple, PayPal takes 10%. eBay takes 10%. PayPal takes about 3%. It's up and down, but for the sake of this live video, to keep everything simple for you guys, we're gonna only say eBay takes 10%. We're not gonna worry about the PayPal fee. It's not really a big difference in my opinion. So take 10% of 625, and in the chat right now, what do you guys get? What is 10% of 625? So take 625, multiply that by 0.10, which is 10%. And what number do you guys get? John is correct. 62.5. So $62.50. So we know that. So we're going to subtract $62.50 from that 625. So $62.50 from 625, and we're left with $562.50, right? So just because we can sell that phone for $625, there's always fees and stuff like that that come into place when doing this. So you have to calculate those before you make your offer to someone who replied to your ad. Okay, so 562. Now with shipping, I do first class shipping. Most for the most part, a lot of my phones are just phones. They're not like the box or anything else. So for me, first class shipping is $2.77 if the item is under 8 ounces. So I like to keep the items under 8 ounces. Most phones, on average, are about 6 or 6.5 ounces on average. So with the bubble wrap around it, it's not reaching 8. It's about 7.2 ounces, which is not a lot at all. Just stuff it in the bubble mailer after it's been wrapped up a couple times, and ship it off like that. So I'm gonna do what I charge for what I do for shipping. I do free shipping, but this is what I charge. Minus 2.77. Uh, when you're shipping on eBay, tracking is free for anything for first class, anything you guys do. How do you know if they'll pay? All right, guys. It's kind of hard to answer all the questions, but so save for the end. So we're gonna just keep going with this one. So we have that. So at the end of the day, everything after fees or whatever, we're left with $559. So yeah, $559. Now, in the chat right now, what do you think would be a good offer for this particular phone to make a profit? So we know after fees and everything, we're left with $559. Now in the chat right now, what is a good offer? Just let me know what you guys would pay for this phone. John says $350. Who else? Who else? $350 to $400. 420 max. $350 to $400. 400, 340. These are actually pretty good appraisals. 350, 325. What else should you guys pay? So yeah, I mean those are all good appraisals. This is my rule of thumb. This is what I go off of. If I spend over 150, then I have to make at least 90. These are my rules. These are not, don't, you don't have to go after these rules. These are my rules I like to go off of. If I spend over 150, I have to make 90. Spend over 200, I have to make 100. And the higher I go, so if I'm spending $300, I have to make 200. So if we know that this phone will sell for $559, this is what I would do. Quick negotiation chip right here. To negotiate the price, you always want to start low. Never say, all right, so the max I'll pay is $420. Don't say that to the people, because they're gonna probably take it, but you're cutting yourself short on profit. So if the most you'll take is, or the most you'll buy it for, is $420, then start low and work your way up. So me personally, I'd probably pay $350 for the item. So I'll say, hey, I'll give you $330. So if I give them $330, I'm making $230 in profit, $229 in profit. So work your way up, what you always want to do. So I'd pay $330 and probably pay no more than $400 at this point. So start low. Obviously, they're gonna probably say no thanks. Okay, and then you say, hey, I'll see what I can do. Give it like a minute or two. Say, okay, look, I'll pay you $360 right now today. No questions asked. We can meet right now. So say I paid $360 and they accepted it, I'd make just under $200, $199.73, and that's an easy profit, you know. And like I said, in previous videos, phones go for, you know, they sell quick. So it's easy. It's just like that. $200. You're probably gonna sell that phone in a couple hours on eBay. Bam, simple, just like that. Um, Now, are you guys good with the appraisal part? Or do you guys want to keep going on the whole appraisal and stuff like that? Just let me know if you guys want me to keep going. We could do another appraisal if you guys want, or this is when we'll get to the Q&A part of it. Caleb says he's concerned about where to get phones for the low. Um, Ads, man, you gotta post those ads. Posting ads will do it all the time. Do you always list buy now? Yes, buy now and require immediate payment only. No auctions. I've dealt with auctions in the past, and it sucks because people don't pay on time. They'll probably win the auction on Friday and not pay till Monday, which is just a big hassle. So, with buy now and requiring immediate payment, you know that person is serious about buying it. They committed to buying it and do like that. How do you negotiate? I got a video on my channel on how to negotiate, but that's pretty simple, man. You just gotta start low and work your way up. Ads on Craigslist or OfferUp and LetGo too. Yep, I went over the OfferUp and LetGo app ads in this video already. So when it plays back, you guys can watch it. How do you handle password locked? Password locked. You have to restore it. Restore it through iTunes. I don't have a video on it, but there's the YouTube videos that I follow, that I have followed in the past. It shows you how to restore the phone. It's pretty simple. You have to connect it to iTunes and do all that kind of stuff. So if it's password locked, just make sure it's not iCloud locked. A lot, you know. How much for a Google Pixel 32 gigabytes on Verizon? Well, you have to go through the appraisal process of doing that. Well, we just did. You have to do that. How do you know what kind of phones to sell? You mean to buy? I mean, I buy. Like I said, buy anything that'll make you some profit. You know, just buy anything that'll make you profit, and then go from there. It's not like a particular say I'm gonna only sell iPhone 7s. Then you're limiting yourself to how much money you can actually make. So guys, check this out. Just for a brief, I bought this phone. This is a BlackBerry Key one, right? Bought this phone for $200. The guy had two of them. His wife works at Sprint, and she has these phones and stuff like that. So bought that for pretty cheap, and gonna sell it on eBay for $500. So good little deal. Have you found out? All right, there's nothing you can do about iCloud. I mean, if you want to pay $250 to get it removed by someone, then go for it. It's your call. I don't do that at all. Blah blah blah. I just did that. Can you show us how to make your ads? I just went over that before I did the appraisal. I'm not sure if you got here late, but once this video ends, I'm gonna post it on my channel. You guys can watch it. Do you ever buy parts phones? Yes. Parts phones, like crack screen phones, go for a lot on eBay. Crack screen iPhones that still work, go for a ton. I have a video. I bought an iPhone 7 that was cracked for $50, and I believe I sold it for like $330. So crack screen phones go for a lot. If they're cracked and working, they go fine, especially iPhones, because iPhone screens aren't that expensive. Going back to my original question, how do you identify clone S8? Clones. I can see a lot of people talking about clones, but I think the thing is, a lot of people get paranoid with clones. They think everything is a clone. You know, I've sold in different cities and stuff like that, and haven't dealt with a clone at all. I don't know, and I buy phones like every day. You know, I don't deal with clones like that. I don't know. Maybe it's the area, but I don't deal with clones at all. What's up, Kansas City Mac? Gucci Man's a clone. Yeah. So there, and maybe in Atlanta it might be like that. Um, I mean, I don't know how can you tell it's a clone unless you just go through it. Do you buy MacBooks and resell? Not at the moment. I'm starting to get into MacBooks right now. Um, the thing about MacBooks is you spend a lot, but you can also make it a lot too as well. So if I spend 600 bucks on a MacBook, I can profit 600 bucks on eBay. So just learn the ins and outs of MacBooks right now. I will get into it though for sure. What other electronics do you use? Like I said, I just only do phones. So phones just for as of now, you know, and some iPads and iPods. Do you ever sell other online like Google auctions? No, I don't. When you ship on eBay, how do you track it? They're going to give you a tracking number, and they'll upload all. If you do everything on eBay, they're gonna upload it for you. Would you buy a Google lock and blacklist it S7? No, because that most likely is stolen. Because if it's Google lock and blacklisted, then it's probably stolen. Yep, Craigslist is not the best to post ads anymore. Craigslist is slowly dying. For anybody who doesn't know that, Craigslist is slowly dying. It's still a good place to buy, but not the best place to post your ads because it doesn't get as much exposure. Like I said, Facebook Marketplace is the number one spot to post ads. Would you sell a 5S for a package deal? No, I do everything. I do everything individual. You can sell a 6 for more than 150 if it's in good condition. Even if it's cracked, you can sell for like 150 if it's cracked. So yeah, go for it. Hmm. All right. Any more questions, guys? What else we got? Let me see what I got for you guys. eBay only lets me have that $1,000 a month limit. Yeah, that's how. I mean, that's how everybody starts off. You start kind of slow, but um, it's easy though. You start slow, but it's easy at the same time. All right, let me see. I'm getting a ton of messages right now from people. How long have you been selling phones? 7 years. I've been flipping cell phones on eBay for 7 long years. What other marketplace besides Market do you use for larger volume of calls? I went over that already. OfferUp, LetGo, 5 Mile. Where do you where do you get of your business from? Where do you get of your business from? I'm not sure what that question means. Well, if that oh, what do you? Okay, so yeah, where do you get your business from the most? So marketplace, like I said, marketplace is my number one thing, Richard. Um, I show you guys in the course. I know Richard has a course. Check the videos out and do it step by step, and you guys will you can see that it's a step by step thing, and it just all comes down to pictures, whatever pictures you guys use. Trying to get rolling on eBay, but I'm getting set a little bit. Well, I mean, if you gotta kind of choose one or the other. If you buy a phone for 150 that sells for 200, um, makes no sense to put it on eBay. So just sell it locally. I sell locally as well. I do both. I do eBay or locally. Um, but if I can make 50 bucks locally, then why not? Is this your full time job? Yes, it's my full time job. Um, just I do this, and I'm starting to get into other streams of income. So yeah, as of now, this is my full time, and I'm enjoying it. It's fairly easy. If you guys understand everything, it's fairly easy. Hmm. Any more questions? What do you think of getting a car ad? Um, I don't know. I mean, if that's something you want to do, then go for it. Me personally, I wouldn't. I mean, I wouldn't do that to my car. Put an ad on it. Like I said, these. Like I said earlier, my ads on Facebook Marketplace get over 500 views, so that's more than enough views. You know, who are gonna see your ad if you're driving around? Like, you're probably gonna get about 20 people who actually see that you buy phones with your car. You have to drive around a lot to get that exposure. So, all right. Going on 46 minutes. Last couple questions. I decided on eBay to sell phones that are less desirable. Local market. Yeah, of course. Um, yeah, that's why I don't sell crack screen phones. Locally. I sell all those on eBay. So crack screen, bad IMEIs, sometimes the iCloud locked. I sell those on eBay. Those sell for good on eBay. But I mean, I sold some used phones. I just sold a brand new S8 Plus on eBay for close to $700. I have tolls and I don't make customer see if you have those expenses of traveling and stuff like that, then you have to put that into your offer price. So if you're offering 150, if they can come to you, if you have to come to them and say, hey, look, I'll give you 130, so I have to come to you. Let them. You got to be real with them and let them know that this is what it is. Is it safe to buy from Swappa? I've never bought from Swappa before. Buy locally only because you can see the phone. You can look at the phone, you can inspect it. Do you think you can go somewhere in life making good money even if you get bad exam results? Bad exam results. I'm not understanding that. I mean, you could do pretty good in this business if that's what you're asking. Easily 8 to 10,000 profit a month. You can do that. You can definitely do that. If you're consistent with it and you're serious about it, then you can definitely do it. Yeah, no problem, George. Do you use business cards? Yes, I do. Let me show you my business card. Uh, Vistaprint has business cards. Bam, my business card. Simple. I buy cell phones just like that. Hand that to them when you give them the money. It's that easy. Is it the only place that you sell on eBay? eBay's okay, but still charging you the money in paper. I mean, fees are fees, man. If this is your business, think about if you were to have a business locally. You're gonna pay for rent, light, stuff that breaks. You gotta pay for it. All that extra expenses you gotta pay for. eBay's charging you a percentage of the sale just to pay them. So if I make close to 9,000 in profit a month, and eBay charged me, you know, $700 to sell monthly, then I'm gonna take that. Like who wouldn't spend $700 to make 9,000? Like you gotta be you know not smart if you do that. I mean, I'll pay $1,000 to make 8,000. If that's the case, you gotta pay to play, man. That's how it works. Fees aren't really that bad. Today for like good. If if I was to go off of that, 650 is kind of expensive. Um, see, it's kind of cause we just appraised a 7. No, that was Verizon Unlocked, and we got about 625. 650 seems kind of high. You could start with that and just work your way down. I like to do that. How much you think one needs to have to make at least 800 to 1,000 a week? A week? Hmm. How much you need really? Well, see the thing about it, transferring money and stuff like that. If you can get the money instantly, then I'd say, yeah. But I mean, if you don't, if I started with $100 7 years ago, $100, and it just keeps going. You know, I got guys who are in the course right now who only had $50, and you know they're now making $2,000 $3,000 a month, and they've only been in the course for for 4 months. So it takes time if you don't have a lot of money, but once if you have a lot of money to start with, you can easily make $5,000 a month easily. What is your busiest day of the week? Um, my busiest day, believe it or not, is Monday. So Mondays and Thursdays are my busiest days. I'm not sure why. I think people spend all their money on the weekend and then trying to get that money back, so they hit me up on Monday, and then Thursday they're preparing for that Friday set, that weekend, so they can get some money. So Mondays and Thursdays are my big days. Let's see. So yeah, hopefully I answered your question there. Uh, man. Last question on iPhone. I was initially thinking 550 needed to move fast. Good price point. You gotta. The thing is, you got to go on eBay and check it out. You gotta check the sold listings out. I don't know what everything is selling for, so I can't really give you an accurate answer. But if you know how to appraise and you go to sold listings and look them up, find three comparable listings and go from there. If they're all selling for 575, then you can sell it for 575. I can't tell you what to pay for 'em. Would you buy phones with two? Yes, I mean, like I said, guys, I'm buying everything that I can make money off of. I bought cracked and bad ESN phones all the time. You guys can, um, it's whatever you can make money off of. I bought a bent iPhone 7. The phone was like bent, like literally bent. I bought it for $40, sold it for $100 on eBay. People are gonna buy it. Um, they're gonna buy these phones regardless. So whatever you can make some good money off of, I'd buy it. I don't make if I can't make $40 or more, then I'm not buying it. But if it's worth it to you to make $30 and they come to you, then hey, why not? You made $30 sitting on your butt. Let's see what else. Couple more questions left. We're almost going on 55 minutes. So a couple more questions and then let you guys go. Um, Today's Sunday, so hopefully I've been getting messages like crazy. Let me see. All right, so yeah, a couple more questions and then we'll wrap it up. How many times a day do you post? Once on each platform. Except, I mean, yeah, once on each platform. Craigslist, I might do 2 or 3 a day. Richard, you have me on Facebook. Message me on Facebook, Messenger and stuff like that. We can go back and forth and talk about it. Um, if you need any help with anything, or if you're confused about anything, just let me know and then we'll discuss it in on the messenger. You know, it'll be a lot easier. All right, last two questions. Make them good. Last two questions. Let's see. Do you post specific times when there's higher traffic? I post in the morning because um, it gets more exposure. If you post at night, you're gonna get some exposure, but just think about it. If you post at like 11 o'clock at night, people are starting to fall asleep. So from 11 to like 8 in the morning, you're not gonna get a lot of exposure because people are asleep. So post in the morning when they wake up, so people are up on their phones all day. You want to get the most exposure for your ads. I mean, it wouldn't make sense to post at night. You can, but and I've did it before and got some results, but I've noticed that in the morning you get more exposure. Last question. Let's go. Last question. Hmm. Make this one good. Let's see, this is gonna be a really good question. Let's go. Last question. Let's go. problem, Owens. All right. Do your ads ever get removed? Yes, they do. Got to be persistent with. They don't really get removed on Marketplace. LetGo and OfferUp, they get removed a couple times. You gotta be on top of it. You gotta constantly check your ads. If you're not getting any messages in like an hour, check your ads. They might be removed. But it all comes down to wording and how you put things together. That's the best way to do it. It's all about wording. All right. So if you guys don't say, hey, I'm buying your phones for cash on the spot, like all this writing, because then they're gonna block you. Do smartphones, put like smartphones for cash or cash for smartphones. People who know, they know what you're doing. They know what you're buying. They know what you're offering. So it'll be a lot easier. All right, guys. I want to go over the course with you guys. I've been getting a lot of messages on Facebook and YouTube about the course. So the course has been moved. The course at first was just something that I had that I would send files like that. I put the course on the Teachable website, which makes it a lot easier for you to go back and watch it as many times as you want. You get tons of videos for the course. You get one-on-one help from me. If you're on Facebook or if you want to go through email or whatever, you get one-on-one help from me. You get 20 plus videos plus written documents of how to do things, how to negotiate, how to post ads, videos, how to pretty much everything you can think of phone flipping. You get the group. The members only group is growing quick, and basically it's a group of everybody who has bought the course. So you can ask any question you want, and if I don't answer it, they'll answer it. They've been doing this for months. Sometimes some people have been doing it for almost a year. So the course, like I said, is $297. One payment of $297, and some people say it's a little pricey, but if you look at tons of courses that are out right now, $297 is a small investment. I've had people in the course who paid $297, made that back in a week. So you can make the money back, and they're working full-time jobs. So if you're doing this as your normal job, then you can make that back in a couple of days. But like I said, you're getting all of that for $297. This is for life. You're not just in it for a year and then you're out of it. You're in this for the rest of your life. I'm always helping you through the whole process for the rest of your life. So that's the cool thing about it. You're making a $297 investment. I'll help you go through the negotiating process. I'll help you go through what to pay. So you're getting help to where you won't mess up. There's people who are doing this on their own who have told me, hey man, I lost $600. I bought an iPhone 7 Plus that was iCloud locked. So I show you how to do all that. So if you guys are interested, check that out, man. So when you're coming out with the book and then book. So yeah, if you guys are interested in that, send me a message. There's a link in the description with the course. It kind of gives you an outline of what's going on for it. So just wanted to run that by you guys. I want to keep this video under an hour. We're at 58 minutes right now. So I want to thank everybody for watching. If you're just joining and haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. I'm gonna start posting a lot more on YouTube. Thanks everyone for the support. We have hit over 600 subscribers. And when we hit 1,000 subscribers, I'm gonna do a giveaway video for you guys. So make sure you share this video, like this video, comment on the video, do everything you can to get the video out there. So when we hit 1,000 subscribers, then I got something special for you guys. Again, thanks again for watching, and stay tuned for the next videos.